Protect yourself from the dangers around you.
Hi everyone, just a quick announcement for the personals. Currently, I am already booked, so the 24-hour turnaround for the no contact reading would be adjusted to 3 days at the least. And for everyone who has booked a personal reading with me, thank you very much. Let's get to your reading now. Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. We're doing your reading. For people who's wondering now, the turnaround for the personals is 6 days. 6 days, guys. Okay, just giving you guys a heads up. It has already moved on. Thank you. I only do no contact reading, and it's in the description box below. Let's begin. Your first card is the World card. The World card is a card of accomplishment, finishing of a karma. Now, we don't finish our karma, not unless we don't, basically. We finish through enlightenment, but when I say karma, which is our cause and effect, the reason why we're here is because of our past life, then that's our karma to be repaid here. So this is the path to liberation, which means like you are pursuing a life where you want less. Okay? Less is more, basically. Less here, more in the afterlife. You're not dying, nobody's dying, but you're learning about spirituality, that your sole purpose is not to incur more. The world is a learn card. And that's where basically the graduation, the finishing of karma. You're learning how to deal with life. Less is more. The olive branch over here that shows around you is your wisdom. You learn the hardship dating someone, being with someone, being married with someone. You're learned. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, the constellation around it's a fixed karma, which means that you're here carrying a heavy burden of karma, and you're finally realizing how to pay your debts. You're learned. If you see the magician in the tarot deck, there's only one wand. With the world, she's already holding 2 wands, and that shows accomplishment. If this is about your work and your career, then it shows that you were overcoming challenges and now you're finally reaching a point of success. And then the major arcana starts again with the full card. So the world is a very significant card because this is you. This is Saturnian, which means that you have hardship from day one you were born. You're the hardworking individual. It doesn't matter if you're at home, you're a workforce, but you're constantly working and repaying this karma. And this is the time where you finally realize, what I mentioned, that you're finishing certain parts of your life. You may be going to your Saturn return, which is 27 to 30. You may be going to your Sadisati, well, you are if you're a moon in Aquarius. Or you are in your Saturn Dasha or Antardasha, which only means that there are things slowing down in our life and we're slowly learning from it. So the time for you right now is to slow things down and process. You're not impatient at all, which is good. You're an air sign. You go with the flow. This is the time where you need to understand that there's a lot of things in your life that needs to be processed one step at a time. Again, you're learned. The Hangman, which, like what I mentioned, the delay and the slowing down. In your relationship, it hasn't made any progress at all, but it will. Probably, let me just look at the calendar. Probably in the next 5 days. Something will be enlightened. Someone will communicate to you. If you see the Hangman, there's no sun around it or there's no light around the head. Normally it does have it, and that would indicate enlightenment. The enlightenment to your person hasn't come. You have, they haven't, which causes the delay. So it's a very stagnant relationship. That's why you're struggling with it. You can't move on. You can't really, you don't know what's going on with them because they're unresponsive and probably irresponsible also. Because the hangman, they're thinking about, should I compromise or not? Now, if you see here, the hangman has the ability to remove themselves from being tied. Their hands is not tied at all. But they like to think that I'm stuck, I can't. So you will hear your person with a lot of reasons and excuses that not right now, maybe sometime in the future, and that causes more delay. When you ask them, since you are learned, can we have a talk, a discussion, you would hear them say, I'm not sure, maybe next time. They're constantly, again, pushing things back. Then you have the King of Swords. This is your card, and if you see here, he's just ready to talk, to cut down the bull. The swords going up means a decision will be made pretty soon. The crown shows victory. The chair that you're sitting on shows stability. Your hands not clench, because the King of Wands is clench, means that you're open to have a discussion. The knee pads that is made of steel here is showing the stability that you have in your career. The trees behind you is the people that you care for. The blue skies that around you, also behind you and behind the chair, this shows the wisdom that you have. So you're a very straightforward individual, Aquarius. You know what you want, and nothing stops you from getting it. But it doesn't mean that you want to have it. For you, what you want here is a clear, honest discussion with your person. However, they're very difficult to deal with. 10 of Cups. You guys could be married or you have family. Now, the 10 of Cups is a card of valuing love. Valuing, of course, if you have kids, the rainbow is here, which only means that you want to get through this part of your life that is struggling right now because of the delay. You want to get through with it. You want to see the rainbow after. You want to see the light at the end of the tunnel, which there is. Yes, the person do love you, but your questioning here is like, do they love me enough to commit to me, marry me, and and live happily ever after? With the King of Swords and a 10 of Cups, you're the optimistic type. You do see the future with them. And I always say the King of Swords, it's the seer of the future, not in a psychic way, but it plans what is going to be for the future in a logical way. And for you, if we love each other, then we can be together. That's the most logical way. There is no problem with you to be with them, but you're asking them, how come you can't be with me? We do love each other. The person also respects you, but I don't know what's going on inside their head with the with the Hangman. Okay. Now, if you see the 10 of Cups over here, it's all happiness. The family, the kids, the cups all full, the blue skies, the trees. Now, often this is also called as a dream card. You have a you have a set idea on what a happy home, a happy life is. So for you, it could be the white picket fence, or it could be like, I want to have a dog, and then we get married and all these things. So sometimes you can get lost with this ideology, like, well, a perfect family. That's what I want. The kids goes to school, I prepare the breakfast, all this, and then they go to work. So you have a set idea. Now, it can be different for everyone, but this is what your goal is. This is what you learn. This is what you know that you deserve. The 10 of Pentacles. Your person now is definitely contemplating on this. It's coming underneath the Hangman. So this is very positive because the 10 of Cups, if it goes to the 10 of Pentacles, then it means what you're dreaming of is finally coming true. But it relies on the hands of the person that you're dating. It's not coming from you. You are just expressing this. They need to express this desire. They thought about it. They want it. However, 5 of Wands, they have conflict about their emotions towards you. They have no problem seeing the future with you, but there are differences can be between each other. It may be the work, It can be the geographical distance. It can be ethnic background. It can be your family, their friends, their work, and your career, their business. So this is the Five of Wands. External forces around the relationship that they are considering. So they have to weigh this down now. Either they choose to make it complicated as a Five of Wands, or they choose it as simple as like you are more of a priority than everything else in their life. The Four of Swords, contemplating and no reply. So they put you in the part of, again, the Hangman. Unable to move, unable to make a decision, because with the Four of Swords here, this is just showing, I need time to think. The Four of Swords, their guard is still up, meaning they could have some sort of trauma, or they're not ready to express the feelings openly because there's the Ten of Cups is on top of it. The Four of Swords, you can see there's a mistake over there, the oil painting. That's more important than the person laying down, because that's them reflecting on life. So now your person is thinking about, am I the marriage material? Am I a person who can commit forever, who will have the kids? Do I want kids? You know, they see the partnership with you, but the long-term one is what they are assessing. So your person right now is thinking deeply before they tell you their intention. But as far as what I can see here, they can only think, you know, I mean, to a certain time now, because the time is up with the World card. Either they're with you or they're not with you. But here, you're just waiting for their reply. Then let's see what's their message for you. Link down there in the description box below, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on inside their head and how are they processing things. And if things are finally moving forward, everything is going to be down there. And all my recommendations, especially the bracelet that I'll be using, is going to be down there. All the crystals that I'm using that will be connecting with you. The parallel is also down there. Now, for you, I would be putting down there, if since this is a communication issue and moving forward, I'll put an aquamarine down there and also an obsidian bracelet. That one kind of dispels whatever. I feel like there's something that is around this that just needs to be dispelled. Okay, so obsidian and aquamarine. Aquamarine is really good for winning a conversation. I do it for business, not for relationship. I already win in relationship. No, I'm kidding. So link down there. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. As your person is ready to speak, let's see what they've been thinking of. Bye, guys.